In news just in, Gauteng Police have uncovered a drug lab at a house on a plot in Westonaria in the West of Gauteng. Forensics are currently sweeping the crime scene. Gauteng Provincial Commissioner Lieutenant General Tommy Mthombeni is at the scene. Let's go and cross to my colleague Lopang Alamu for more. Very good afternoon to you, Lopang. Just tell us what the latest is.
And a very good afternoon to you, Nompu, and to our viewers. The crime scene is still very much active, and we are indeed in the west of Gauteng on a plot. We initially, the reports were that this is a farm, but we've been corrected. The house is one of the few houses on these plots, and I'm just going to move out of shot to give you a sense of what's currently happening. We do know that the forensics are still busy working the area, but as we have been this entire morning with the Gauteng Provincial Commissioner, Lieutenant General Tommy Mthombeni, thank you so much for your time once again. We've been together this entire morning, and here's another arrest here, this time a drug bust.
Yeah, indeed, it's one of our faces which we deal with. We also assign crime intelligence with the K9s, with the organized crime, and they have been working on this drug lab. And then today, here we are, a drug bust for the clandestine laboratory. If one may indicate in terms of the machinery there, we're having two machinery. One of the machinery is having 36 stations in terms of processing, and the other one is having 12. We're having the scale, we're having the end product. So we could estimate, the value to 10 million, but however, the owner of this premises is arrested. And you could see he is the one who have been working there on the laboratory. And they have been in this property for some time, not less than 3 years. So we could estimate the end product which came out of this laboratory, roughly 280 million. So yeah, we are indeed hard at work. And it's another place where most probably there are doing the production, because here is a tableting, and we worked it out to such extent that we have to do some typical type of entrapment for this particular person who's delivering the powder in here, and we got hold of him. So far so good. We're having 2 arrests out of this clandestine laboratory.
And we understand that the suspect that was arrested is a 51-year-old male, and he seemed to have been cooperating this entire time.
Yeah, well, if you are got just red-handed, what is that what you can do? But indeed, it's cooperating. And even the second suspect, who's a 49-year-old, is also cooperating, because we are currently busy with the process of further investigation. We thank our team, the K9, which is in West Rand, and of course crime intelligence, nationally, those who deal with narcotics, and our organized crime. As you can see, the person who's standing here is my deputy, and he heads that wing of organized crime in Gauteng.
And this is quite an excluded area. I mean, I think one can say this is why he was able to stay off the radar for quite a while.
Yeah, but you'll have to take note that to deal with this typical type of a clandestine laboratory is not something which you have just to quickly get it and you pounce on it. I must indicate that the process of investigation also takes longer, but we have acquired a search warrant because it's part and parcel of the investigation, part and parcel of what we have to present before the court to say, in order to come in here, we had a search warrant which is called J51. So yeah, indeed, the area you can see is excluded, which you cannot think of. And at the end of the day, the supply, the market, I think is big. It's across the country.
Well, thank you so much. That's Lieutenant General Tommy Mthombeni, who was just giving us some more information on this drug bust. We will be on the scene to give you any more updates. But for now, one suspect has been arrested and is still in custody inside. The house has not yet been transported off the plot, and we'll be here to keep you updated. It's back to you in studio, Nompu.
Thanks very much, my colleague there, Lopang Alamu.